Abraham returned to his servants that were waiting for him to come back down. And the text says, somebody shout, the text says, they set off together for Beersheba, and they stayed in Beersheba. Now that may not mean anything to you until you understand that Beersheba is ruled by this king named Abimelech. And the first time we see Abimelech is in Genesis 13, when Abram is traveling through the country, sojourning with his wife Sarai. And the text says, somebody shout, the text says that Abram says to Sarah, the king of the region, because you are so fine, will kill me so that he can have you and make you a part of his harem. So I need for you to tell him when he questions us, not that you're my wife, but you are my sister. Text says that when Abimelech approaches, as Abram thought he would, that they tell the story to him, and Abimelech takes Sarai to be a part of his harem. Remember now what happens. The text says, somebody shout, the text says. The text says, because Abimelech wanted to make Sarai his wife, God closed up the wombs of every woman in Beersheba. Closed the womb did not mean that he made them barren. It means that the wombs were so inflamed that men, husbands and wives could not have intercourse because it was so painful. And now there is a frustration that is so bad and prevalent in the kingdom that Abimelech has to pray to a God he does not know and ask what is going on. And the Bible declares that God speaks to him and says, this is happening because you're handling this man's wife the way you're handling her. Abimelech says, wait a minute, God, wife? He told me and she told me that they were brother and sister. The Bible says that God said, I don't care what he said, don't touch her. Abimelech goes and finds Abraham and says, find your woman. Take your woman. Why did you lie to me? Everything around here is going to pieces. What broke me was this. Abraham lied. And even when he lied, the text says that God told Abimelech to bless him, give him sheep